These 6 Ascended have each selected a candidate called The Chosen. Oh, you know, that's when that spotlight comes down. Like,
hello, everyone, and welcome back to the table. My name is Liz.
My name's Devin.
And we are
BoardGameHype. Today we're going to be looking at a preview of Mantle of the Keeper by Strongbox Games, art by Cassidy Branch, game design by Zach Rovag, Ben Levy, and Eric Smith. Mantle of the Keeper. Tell us about Mantle of the Keeper. What is the game?
So, little disclaimer before we get into any of this. This is a prototype. It may change. It probably will change.
Yes.
Do not freak out. Okay, thank you.
I'm freaking out inside.
As long as it's internal, that's fine.
Derpy crap.
Okay, so this is a skirmish game, and it's actually a really fast-playing skirmish game, which is I think one of the things that I thought was cool. It's what, 2 to 5?
2 to 4 players, ages 14 and up, and then it's roughly 15 minutes per player. Could possibly change, but that's where it's at right now. About
15. So essentially what you're going to do is you will get to pick your character. Each character kind of has their own... The Chosen, I'm sorry. They have their own flavor, their own powers, their own... All of those kinds of things are different, which is something that's really, really unique about the game. They're asymmetrical, is that what that's called?
Asymmetrical,
Look
yep.
at me go
Look at
knowing
you.
stuff and things. So then with that, obviously there's a deck. You have a little standee to represent your character. You're going to get this board. On the board, this is essentially where you are. Oh, do you have flavor?
Do you want me to read flavor?
I mean, yeah, my rambling probably wasn't very good.
Okay. The legendary keepers. The Ascended have existed for millennia. They hold power that kings envy and scholars attempt to understand. In an endeavor to seek the limits of their power, the Ascended united to create a realm unlike anything ever seen. Rim. Rhyme? Rim? I think it's Rim.
I feel like Rim.
The decision later triggered the collapse of their realm and sparked the infinite expanse of the universe.
Dun dun dun!
To ensure order was maintained throughout the newfound realms, the Ascended delegated part of their power to individuals known as the Keepers. Each realm has its keeper that watches over and brings stability to its people. The keeper of the realm Vaile has perished, and the time has come for another to rise and protect. These 6 Ascended have each selected a candidate called The
Chosen.
Oh, you know, that's when that spotlight comes down. To become the next Keeper of the Vaile. Their Chosen are set apart based on strategic insight, skill, and unique abilities. They have been summoned to Rim, the fallen realm of the Ascended, to compete in combat through the Keeper Trials. Only one Chosen will emerge with the power and right to don the mantle of the Keeper.
I mean, that's exactly what I said. I just think
you said it just the best way you possibly could, right?
Right, I just went for a conversational aspect.
Yeah, so a little bit about just how you set up this game. Everything you see here, obviously prototype, like we said before, but you're gonna put these 4 arena tiles out in the beginning.
Yeah.
They're double-sided, and then you're going to, you wanna show the double-sided. Woohoo! Yeah, you're gonna put them there, and then you're going to select your Chosen, which is one of these. The cool thing that I really liked about those is they all have different special abilities, as noted on their Chosen board. I chose this one to demonstrate. So the cool thing about this is all their Chosen abilities are on the bottom here. They have 3 different Chosen abilities that are special to them specifically, and then each character also, if you flip it over, has a explanation of lore, play style, a player tip, and then
stats.
Their difficulty and stats, which is really helpful for skirmish games to kind of know.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Which is why I think it's really going to be helpful for newer gamers.
Yes, absolutely.
So then you're going to take some cubes. You have favor and health. Favor is kind of like the currency in the game.
Yeah.
So you're going to spend favor throughout the game to play cards, use certain abilities, spend
extra movements
cards, and whatnot.
Kind of
Icon references, so you'll get some of those. And then each character deck has cards that look just like this. I'll do a little bit of quick sneak peek. And what you're going to do on your turn is you're going to draw, gain a favor. And then once you gain a favor, you have movement or an action phase.
Yep.
So you can move, and when you move up to the the boot value of your character's chosen ability. Then you can draw a card or play a card, and you get 2 actions of those. So you could play 2 cards, draw 2 cards, play 1, draw 1, etc. Then you're gonna play it. Combat goes like this. If I have a 4, I'm playing against a 4 of attack in the red here, and she just played a 5 of defense, so she would actually win. I would not do any of it, and she would actually gain 2 favor because she defended the entire attack.
Yep.
So players are going to go back and forth just like this, moving around. There you go. Moving around the board and defeating each other, and boom. Yeah. So, yeah.
I think one cool thing about this that we should highlight is each character has a different range.
Yeah.
And the range is obviously how far they can be from the other player in order to attack them. There are other kind of unique things about these boards in that there are obstructions.
Yep.
And so you can't attack through an obstruction. So if you think of an obstruction like a shrub,
a big tree or
a forest, or a big tree, you can't shoot through a shrub. It doesn't work. Those are here. It kind of complicates gameplay a little bit, but I think it's really cool. And then what are these called again?
Those are tremor tokens, I believe.
Yeah. So then you have these tokens that alter kind of what the player area or board is as well.
Yeah, they all have their own little abilities that you can use throughout the game.
And they're really helpful.
Yeah. One thing I want to highlight is the hand management and the combos in this game is one of probably something that you're really going to enjoy, because you can play since you can play 2 cards, you can kind of combo out, and some actually have modifiers which you can add to your attack to get a really strong attack. So let's say, for example, I could play a card that says my opponent discards 2 cards. Then they're now discarded down 2 cards, so the likelihood of me being able to play my big combo spell for 8 attack or whatever next turn, which she did, and I lost badly because I'm bad at this game. But you can do those cool little combos.
I don't feel like you should be.
I know.
This is kind of your jam.
This is my jam. I'm not a big skirmish guy. Like, I guess I play HeroScape.
I was like, HeroScape.
That's skirmish.
Yeah.
But it could just be I'm not very good at this game specifically. So you can play cool combos like that. There will be modular board, I believe, in the Kickstarter. So that will be coming out soon. I think the last thing we probably should touch is on these special abilities, you actually get a level up. And so in the middle one, you have to pay 3 favor, you level up, you can get that thing. And then you have to pay 5, you level up, and you get that ability. And it gives you more cards and more powers, etc. throughout the game.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
I don't think so. I think very much like this is a game where it very much you can tell that it was developed in such a way that everything ties together.
Yeah.
Like when you're like, oh, here's the passive ability I can always use. Okay, that makes sense because my character like strategically is gaining more favor, so it makes sense that I could do this. And all of that ties together. It doesn't feel disjointed. It feels very much like a complete like character development, if that makes sense.
No, I do think because you played a couple of characters and they both felt like, the assassin felt like the assassin.
Yeah,
and
it's
like
very much like you feel like you are that character.
That chosen
the
one.
chosen one.
So yeah, I think, that's the basics. That's the premise and preview of Mantle of the Keeper. Gonna be on Kickstarter here soon. So yeah, go ahead and
check it out. Don't let the fact that it's a skirmish, if you're not a skirmish player, scare you away.
But if you like skirmish games, this game will definitely be for you. So, on that note, my name is Devin.
And I'm Liz.
And we are BoardGameHype. And this has been a preview of Mantle of the Keeper. We hope to see you next time. And check out that Kickstarter coming soon.